What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of Smack Talk here at smarkoutmoment.com and youtube.com/smarkoutmoment and twitter.com/smarkoutmoment and facebook.com/smarkoutmoment. And I'm going to just stop right there.
And the billboard /smarkoutmoment.com.
I am your host, as always, Anthony Tony Mango. With me, as always, Michael Burhan and Braden Mayhew.
And also my son Erhan, who's happened to woken up. Go on, say hello to the people.
If you hear any crying, it's not Vince McMahon backstage.
Or just you? We won't even go.
We could
into
say
that
it is.
But yeah. Well, we've had a hell of a week this week, as well, including the fact that we've just finished our podcast yesterday. For I Got Gameplay. Anybody who wants to take a look at that, just head over to our YouTube channel, or you can actually go to our I Got Gameplay Facebook page. It's facebook.com/I Got Gameplay. That's IAGOTGAMEPLAY. And yes, I know it's a cheap plug for very early on the show, but I thought might as well get it out of the way now, just so that we can get you guys migrating over there. And if you don't, screw you.
I'm okay with early plugs on projects that I have some kind of, that I work on.
Yeah, Tony had some involvement in it, but, I just masterfully got the podcast done.
Right.
And Erhan had no involvement, so stop trying to take credit for it, Erhan. Seriously.
So what we have for you this week, I'm thinking about breaking up the Ask Him and the hot tags and everything on a regular basis and just making part 1 Ask Hims and part 2 hot tags and doing like that from now on. Let me know if you guys dislike that idea, if you want it all in one shot, or if you like it better broken up like that. But we have the Ask Him, we have the hot tags. We're going to start a brand new Best WWE Championship tournament, and we're going to talk about TNA Bound for Glory 2012 pay-per-view predictions. So first things first, let's go over who got last week's Ask Him right now. If you remember, the first part was Zeus, and the second part, take it away.
It was Kevin Sullivan, and it's Alman H1448. And sorry, Curry, you didn't actually get it right this time around. You just threw out a bunch of names and saw if you could. Actually, that wasn't you. That was WWE Morrison's, but you didn't get it right anyway, Curry. Sorry. And I think you even acknowledged the fact that you weren't going to get it right this week.
You pulled a Tony.
Yes, he did pull a Tony. And so that leads us to this week's Ask Him. And I was thinking about doing, in sort of honor of our first show together with Braden and Nick and Sean, but I Got Gameplay, which I've just plugged for the second time. I'm going to decide on doing a very gamed character, a game-like character. So we're going to add that in for WCW. This gentleman feuded with a former WWE and WCW star who's not only had a lifestyle choice, but also committed suicide. The gentleman went on to win United States Championship, but was partnered with Father James Mitchell. And the person that he was feuding with was based on a Mortal Kombat character. Can you name him?
I can name the Mortal Kombat character and the guy who was based off of that, because I know that's Glacier based off of Sub-Zero. I don't know who was feuding with him. Do I get partial credit?
you get partial credit on that one. Braden, do you want to take a swing at who this gentleman was that Glacier was feuding with? Well, who was he then? You don't know, do you? Well, Erhan doesn't know. So, but yeah, Braden, who would you? I'll give you another little clue. He had a few.
Give me the clues that you already had, because they kind of went in one ear and out the other. So you could give the new one.
Yeah, he was Glacier. Was the answer to the first half of this puzzle.
Yeah,
the second half.
Got that.
This gentleman was partnered with James Mitchell, of ECW fame, the Sinister Minister, and was brought in to feud with Glacier on his first feud. Yes, don't touch the mic, mister. And he basically had he was based on a sort of a martial arts character, supposedly had a martial arts background. The gentleman who played him was deceased.
Not died, at the time.
No, not at the time, but he died rather, I don't know how many years ago now. It was a while back. The person had a link to this other character who I can't actually tell you about, but also Perry Saturn, if that helps. And also was once part of a group known as the Jersey Triad.
Oh man, I have no idea.
He had a
I'm,
catchphrase asking people if they were better than him. Do you want the answer?
I'd
Was
love
it
to know.
Conan?
No. Who's better than Canyon?
Canyon. What am I thinking? Conan.
Chris Canyon,
Ah,
Canyon.
aka Mortis.
Mortis.
And
Damn
I
it.
was thinking him, but I was waiting for might have been a tag team champion with DDP or whatever. As
part of the
You
Jersey
should
Triad
always
with
go with your
DDP
first instinct.
Yeah.
and
God
Bigelow.
damn it! I was like, oh no, that can't
Plus,
possibly be who he's talking about.
And I'm sitting there
plus he
thinking,
could
I'm
have
like,
Ah,
I don't remember Mortis
as
doing anything.
DDP. Yeah, Mortis. He was actually Canyon was brought in as Mortis to feud with Glacier as sort of a Mortal Kombat kind of rivalry storyline, which ended up getting panned. Yes, can you stop pulling on that, please? Thank you. Sorry, my son's just destroying my mic stand by shoving it left, right, and center. But basically, he also was partnered with Ryan Clark, also known as Atom Bomb. Just for partial credit there, people. Now, this is the one big one for our audience to see if you guys can get it. Hopefully, Ikari will pick up the slack and bring it back, or WWE Morrison will creep out from behind here.
We're expecting big things from Ikari now.
Of course. Hence, it's either Ikari or Wikipedia. But basically, this gentleman who Canyon partnered with was a member of his stable and had various feuds with him under many guises. Who was he? And just to give you a partial credit, if you can name his character in WCW and another organization, I'm not going to say what because that would give it away, and his character name in WWE when he was working for them as a manager. Who is he?
Tough one, guys. You gotta tell us what you think it is in the comments, and check out part 2, where we're gonna talk about the hot tags, bunch of them coming your way, and then the rest of the show after that one, and then we'll be wrapping up episode 50 with the pay-per-view predictions.